century at the face-off dot. Army fourth in the nation, Carolina with its two-headed monster, number 1. And the initial face-off of the game belongs to the Black Knights against the aggressive 10-man ride of the Tar Heels. Off we go on a beautiful sun-splashed day from Dorrance Field. Carolina taking it down quickly, an initial shot saved by Byrne. Andrew Tyre, the Fogo, turned aside once again, raked free, and the Tar Heels claim they have one, and they do.
It was the face-off guys getting in on the action there. Andrew Tyre, who plays on the wing, he's the other Fogo for this Carolina team, but has been great, knows the face-off well, gets his own rebound, tries to get it on the other side. Two great saves there from Byrne, and then Wambach just gets the garbage goal. Get ready for that rebound. He was. The hockey shot in. Good goal for Carolina.
Second goal of the round of 8 in the national quarterfinals twice, 2010. And then again last year, knocked off Maryland in the first round of the tournament, came within a goal of beating Penn State. The mission this year is to get back there, take the next step. Reese Burek turns the corner and ties us up at 1.
Great job there by the West Point offense getting things started. Burek, just simple play there. Nothing too complicated about it. Takes it from the other side. Gets the pick play. Just a step above. Goal line extended. Goes 5-hole bouncer on Krieg. And just a good turn, good shot. Job on the ride there from Owen Duffy. Getting it right back after Tyre can't complete it.
And Carolina tallies one quickly.
Duffy's fired up there. Great play. Very similar to what we just saw on the other side from Army. Duffy just taking it from the other corner, going around. He does it without a pick. Just gets a step on the defender and goes up high over the 6'3" Byrne. Grapes the numbers in transition, or if anything, pull it out and set up your offense.
Carolina doing just that. Quick fade. Tillman, turn, fire, score. Duffy's got 2.
What a great find there from Lance Tillman. The midfielder gets his eyes up, sees Duffy. They create movement there, get Duffy in front, and fires it home.
Lance Tillman with the vision. Owen Duffy fires it in. He's got a pair.
This is what you wanted to see. They had numbers for a moment, but they had 60 seconds on the shot clock. Slow it down, try and get the matchup, and here's the short stick matchup they want.
It's Ryan Sposito against Striano. Sposito, 7 in black, grandson of the late great Richie Moran, national champion head coach at Cornell. Moran takes a rip. Stays with Army.
Did you see who that popped off of?
Is that Creed?
I thought it might have been Geppert. It ricocheted hard off someone there.
I just saw it. It hit a white uniform and then bounced over to the North Carolina bench.
So it seems like it went off the helmet there.
Moran goes low, flicks it in underneath the stick of Krieg to cut the deficit to 1.
And a nice move short side there to make it a 1-goal game. So he just gets it right back. He's moving away. The defender's ball watching a tiny bit, so he's able to creep in, get the pass, and then just a close midfield for North Carolina has to come up and represent here for the Tar Heels. The attack has been everything for North Carolina so far this season.
Which is remarkable when you consider how young it is.
2 freshmen and then a 6th-year senior.
There's the 6th-year senior, McGovern, transfer from Bryant. Dom Petramala, redshirt freshman, 2-man game. Ty English weaving in and scores.
What a great play there from the Tar Heels. It all starts with good defense on one end, transitioning to offense, and then you get the goal. So here's that save from Krieg, just right down the right alley. He's as patient as you can be on that, drops down, gets it, and then a great 2-man game between English and Petramala. Petramala comes up, drops it down, just a little toe drag, and able to get that 4th quarter comeback.
McGovern tipped off the stick of Byrne. Will stay with Carolina on the backup. Nick, from a player's perspective, after you have a game like that, where it seems like not only you're going to win, you might win comfortably, and then it completely flips the other direction, how in the world do you turn the page, especially when you've got such a tough opponent in Army and then the ACC coming next?
I think that's when you lean on each other. You lean on your brothers because you're all going through that together and you're all disappointed. But, you know, sitting and feeling sorry for yourself isn't an option. It's time to get to work.
Owen Duffy, hat trick.
And if you think someone wants it, it's Owen Duffy. He's having a phenomenal game, 3 goals already. I've already said at the beginning, he was our player to watch. You need him to have a big day if they're gonna pull off this upset. Duffy just strong. You cannot just put a stick on him, especially if you're gonna slide. Army doesn't like to slide. They're gonna hold on. They're gonna let Pilot work the one-on-one. But right now, Duff, well, like we've seen Eicher with some really good opportunities, just getting it a little over the cage. So just maybe some more high percentage shots. Put it on the ground. Krieg's been really good on bouncers so far, but just keep on firing and try and find those feet inside, cut off ball, get things going on the offensive end.
Ryan Levy with the ball in his stick for the Tar Heels. Junior 14 in white. Son of Jenny Levy, the head women's coach at Carolina. Great feed, and Carolina goes up 4. Levy with the assist. Johnny Schwartz with his 5th goal of the season.
I said the second midfield line really needs to step up for North Carolina in this final stretch if they want to get the win or get some wins down the stretch and maybe go to the tournament. I mentioned for Army, cutting off ball. North Carolina shows how successful it can work. Get caught ball watching. Schwartz on a great cut and a great find from Levy. Tight, really buttoned up. They're finding the right looks. Duffy's playing really well, which obviously is pivotal for this offense. But the defense on the other side, Krieg's got 7 saves. He's been huge. The defense is playing very well with Geppert and Barton, as well as Toman, the freshman. Everything's coming together at this time and going right for the Tar Heels, and the opposite's happening right now for Army.
Nick Kloss loves the opportunity to show a goalie some love.
I do. That's very true. We go through it, Matt.
It's an easy target if things don't go well, but at the end of the day, it's a team game.
100%. Also, you're getting shot with a pretty hard ball at very high speeds.
Yeah, there's a reason why your Twitter bio says that you call yourself a former psychopath.
Yep. I think everyone has to be a little unhinged to step in that cage, but it's a very important position.
Army grabs one back, and the Black Knights, they may not have been able to score on the man up, but they pull back within 3. Unsettled situation, firing at home, past with it. Here's Duffy on the move, once a 4th. Army comes away with it.
Yeah, getting lucky there right off the post. Duffy is firing. He's got that killer instinct today.
So now Army back the other direction, back within 3. Against a Tar Heel team that squandered a large lead last week. High Point scored the final 7 goals of the game to take the victory here at Dorrance Field. It's a Panther team that's used to knocking off ACC teams. Feels like about every other year they get somebody out of the conference. But the manner in which they did it was downright impressive. Here's Evan Plunkett with his 17th goal of the season, and the Black Knights have scored back-to-back.
And that was just an individual effort there from Plunkett. Has the matchup with Toman, the freshman for North Carolina, and uses the pick. Toman's got to go around. They elect not to switch because they're trying to match coming out, and just able to get it. Goes offside stick this time.
All of a sudden, here come the Black Knights. They found another gear midway through the 2nd quarter. Krieg goes low to make a big save.
And Krieg's been money low so far. I always talk about you want to put it on the grass. That's what you hear, but another good save from Krieg.
Paul Barton. Pull goal!
Barton getting in on the offensive action. It looks like he was trying to pass it off. He was looking, he was doing well on the fast break, exactly what you want, move it back, and instead, trying to skip pass, Tyre just gives it right back. He looks for the pass, sees it's covered, and he's like, hey, I'll take a shot. Good placement.
McGovern from X. Inside spin on Sullivan, draws the slide. That allows Duffy to get free, but passes it into traffic, and O'Connor will take it away.
You see that a lot from Army. It's not a full slide. It's just hedging over a little bit and then getting right back to your man.
O'Connor coast to coast.
Bailey O'Connor doing it all there to get through the middle. Up by 2, and you see it here. Just give up the ball, and O'Connor off to the races. Has the trailers, and splits away, gets inside, and
Hager up. 5 on the timer. Here comes Spacito. Spacito with 1, flings it back. Burick's not going to get it off. Shot clock violation.
Yeah, just not in time. Burick almost had it. 2 great coaches in college lacrosse. Both deserve all the respect in the world, and they get it in the lacrosse community.
Carolina takes the initial face-off of the second half. 4th all-time.
Was where problems started for the Tar Heels. So looking for a much better second half here today.
Plunkett goes to the doorstep, scores. Flag comes in.
It's going to be an interesting call because I believe Plunkett, we'll have to get another look, but he went straight down the middle, and if he fell straight into the goal mouth.
If he was pushed, the goal counts, and that's going to be the judgment on the field.
And exactly that. So I think the flag was thrown because Ty English has the push. So here's that one-on-one matchup. Plunkett goes in, and then English just a little bit of a push, and then a little bit of a jump by Plunkett, doing a good job to draw the flag, but gets the goal nonetheless, just over top of Creed. The game, but since then, he has just won that battle, and even there against McGovern takes it away.
Plunkett ties the game. A 5-1 run for Army has leveled us at 7.
And just at one end, here's the great defense from Plunkett. Gets the stick in the hands and just lifts up. Perfectly executed on the defensive end, and then going right back to what's worked. Second time Plunkett has just dodged down the alley. He did it on the right side. On the other end, does it with the left hand here.
So a hat trick for Evan Plunkett, his 4th of the season. A 4-goal game against Rutgers and the big road win against the Big Ten foe back in February. Rombach doing his part at the face-off X. Can the Tar Heels capitalize? Yet again, Duffy just cannot beat Pilot, but then on the second effort, turns the corner and does.
Owen Duffy. It amazes me that this is his first year of college lacrosse, what he's been able to do. So great win off the face-off by Rombach, winning that matchup so far. Dodges, great job to pull out, didn't have it, but the re-dodge, and just, he doesn't need that much separation, that's the thing. Gets up, just has about a stick length, but frees up the hands and just pins it in there. It's high point, so trying to keep things going on the offensive end.
Logan McGovern dancing around against Sullivan, gets free. Ball pops into the air. Dubner's going to get to the neighborhood, and it's Petramala who eventually picks it. Petramala racing forward. There's his first of the day. You said it, Nick. Petramala would need to get involved, and he does.
Great job there from Petramala. What a look he had there. And that's what he needs to do. Get to the middle and fire. He's a great shooter, a great finisher, can go through. Great goal, 9-7, North Carolina up here in Chapel. 1 to the thigh. That results in the fast break for UNC. A quick trigger from Duffy. Byrne with a great save. Now you're on the other end. Army can settle back down, and that's the thing, is you get a good stand, you're down by 2. You're right here in it.
Morin goes hard, pulls Army back within one. Second goal of the day for Jacob Morin off the scoreless game last week in their road loss.
Great dodge here from Morin. Just goes down the right side, has the shorty, gets a step inside, and the deception there against Krieg. Krieg guesses low. Fantastic career at UVA, but a lot to come for Owen Duffy.
Trevor Dubner with the ball in his stick, second midfield out there for the Tar Heels. Additionally, Carolina has made a sub on the attacking line. Matt Reedy, 37 in white, is in the game.
And Coach Bresci said we might see Reedy a little more. His role's been going up. He had 2 goals against High Point on the man up. Starting to become a weapon.
Dubner, flip out to McGovern. Duffy from distance! One for the thumb for Owen Duffy.
He just can't be stopped right now. He shoots at a very high velocity. That's his 12th shot of the day. So shoots at a high clip and just a stinger there. He can put so much behind it, gets torque behind the ball. Back up by 2 for North Carolina. And here it is, great job to move the ball here. Gets one to McGovern. McGovern up top. One of the rare times you get Army moving, and when you do that, you have to find the open man, and that's exactly what West Point doesn't want to happen. Duffy with an open step-down shot.
That ball to Owen Duffy. Critical face-off win for Will Coletti in the Black Knights. Coletti on the move himself, gets the goal right back.
That's just to make it and take it there from Will Coletti, his 4th of the season. And see here, just great job, kick it out. It wasn't a clean win, and it doesn't always have to be. Kicks it out, gets his 9th win of the day, just right down the middle as the whole Army defense as well.
5 caused turnovers for A.J. Pilot. Carolina with the face-off win to begin the 4th quarter. Wambach trying to take it down himself and shares it with Tyre, but Byrne read it the whole way.
Yeah, Byrne's been all...
Jacob Morin against Hagerup. Gunnar Fellows. Late adjustment coming over. Got Fellows free and we're tied.
Army comes out in the 4th quarter ready. We got a 10-10 game, and this is where North Carolina is going to be tested. Can they hold on in the 4th? Great ball movement, the skip for Fellows, and a quick go. Gets over topside. He only gets a few steps above GLE, so.
Army has it tied again. Game was tied 7-7. Carolina went on a spurt. Now Army's got us level at 10 with back-to-back goals. An extended face-off situation won by Army. Here comes Coletti with the Tar Heels unsettled. Army on top for the first time today.
West Point, first lead of the day. And this all starts with Ryan Nixon, 79 in black. Does not give up. He got the original takeaway, puts it on the ground, and then gets the help from Eicher. And then it's Coletti. Good job there from Cooney to get out on the hands, disrupt Eicher. It's been happening all day. He has not really gotten clean shots.
Oh, a slam dunk goal. Gunnar Fellows.
Great offensive possession, great man-up possession. They had just under 15 seconds left, and it's a great look on the doorstep. Urick has it up top. They're running the 1-man up top. It looks like a 1-3-2, and just the feed, and that's what they want. They want the North Carolina defense to get lost on that man up, be able to sneak up. Fellows just creeps up. Now cherish this possession, 50 seconds on the shot clock.
And this is the time where that concept, quality shot, really comes into play. Second midfield's out there for Carolina. Dubner lost it.
And I think that's something North Carolina struggled with, and that's where the young inexperience comes in that you see.
Trevor Dubner wraps around and pulls it within one.
Dubner, the senior, what a shot there A great turn and rip coming from X. We've seen this a couple times. Army's done it, UNC's done it. They come from the opposite side, make the run, just try and beat their man with the feet, turn and shot. Anyone who really steps up is available to be in that unit, and right now Dubner's making his spot.
Byrne makes the save on the post.
That's an easy one.
Essentially need this win today to really feel comfortable about at-large chances if they were to drop the Patriot title game. Krieg goes low. He's been strong on low shots all day long.
Yeah, you've seen that exact motion Krieg just made.
This is Plunkett. Spins in on Toman. Plunkett splits two defenders off the post. Striano picks the ground ball. Carolina's going to look to go quickly, but you don't want to force a shot here.
Yeah, pulling it out, and here's Army. Just they don't give up.
Petramala turning, and it goes in. Tie game.
Dominic Petramala needed to step up here in the second half to get something going. Owen Duffy did everything in that first half. Here's that great push pass to get it open for Petramala, who goes short side, just did. So keep going back to him. Schwartz with a goal as well as Dubner.
Logan McGovern feeds it out to Dubner on the elbow. High shot, Byrne makes the stop.
Possible career day here for Byrne. Great ride from North Carolina. His career high was 3 saves before this one, and now he's got 18 on the day, which is a phenomenal day for any goalie in the country, no matter the level. He's been phenomenal, getting low, getting high. They haven't all been just right to the stick. There's that one there.
James Matton with it for Carolina. Logan McGovern behind a pick for Matton.
Duffy's pulled all the way up top right now.
Byrne able to knock it free. Loose ball near the crease. And a called timeout for Carolina leads to pretty quick shot to game clock. Reese Burek with the ball in his stick for Army, who's gone cold offensively throughout this fourth quarter. Burek flings it out. Plunkett scores! Evan Plunkett snaps the drought and gives the Black Knights a 1-goal advantage.
What a player Evan Plunkett is. He's had a great day with now his 4th goal of the day. And the double team comes for North Carolina, and it wasn't a bad double. I actually thought they might get the ball to drop, but a great job for the strength of Reese Burek to get.
Can he get his hands free? No, he can't. Army stands tall, and the Black Knights win it. Their first ever win against North Carolina